You awake in a scary environment. You don't know where you are. All you've known is a virtual reality, a world filled with pleasure and life and beauty. You wake up on a cold metal slab and you realise that that was all fake. You see the harshness of reality, a world filled with horror, monsters of flesh with sentience beyond your own. An apocalypse has happened, and you were oblivious to it. But now you have to go out into the wasteland and face it. Or are you watching my channel? Hello, I'm Trix and welcome to Manga Goblin. I'm going to be talking about a game called Death Trah. Now, Death Trah is one of those games that has had some people talk about it, but I wanted to add my own opinion on that matter. It is in early access, and while it is in early access, you can get quite far. Why am I talking about this game? Well, this game has managed to capture a lot of enjoyment, and it is one of those games that I think you have to experience for yourself, because I don't think anyone can describe it well enough, because it's that good. What's it about? Well, as the intro kind of said, it's set in a sort of post-apocalyptic wasteland where there is flesh that lives, flesh that talks, and flesh that is psychic. It is a horrific world of monsters, of mutants, and of people who are thrown away from a blissful life. It is also a land of opportunity and inspiration. There is a lot of beauty and rather disturbing beauty, as I want to add. It is really good because I don't think you or anyone has created a game like this ever, or has put so much heart into a game as this one seems to be. I'm going to be a big champion for Death Trah, and hopefully it will come out of early access and it'll be amazing. Now, you can get quite far. You can die quite easily in this game. It's very unforgiving and it's very, very visceral. If you play this game, I would advise you to mess around with the controls, especially for the combat controls, because they are unique. It's basically you have to hold down one button, mouse button, and then you use another one for firing. It does teach you it, but it just basically throws you into this wasteland and just goes, bam, deal with it. And that's really good because you are experiencing it for the first time, or whatever, how many replays you're playing. I replayed it, for the third time because I messed up a couple of times, and I think that I wanted to do things differently with different characters. While I'm not going to tell you what happens mainly in the storyline, because it is unfinished, there is a lot of oddness. There's a lot of like cyberpunk-ish elements, there's a lot of like body horror elements, there's a lot of wonder and beauty in a disturbing way. It is one of those things that you are unprepared for. No matter what anyone says, and no matter how much game footage you watch, you are going to go into this and you are going to be surprised. I'm not a huge fan of body horror, and I make that statement quite often around sometimes, because I think that when you twist bodies, it can be really, really disturbing, and I guess that's what this game is going for, but it's done in such a way with the graphics, with the narration, and with the atmospheric music and everything. It's a masterpiece, and it's an unfinished masterpiece, and I hope one day it will be finished. I would advise you to get it if you don't mind some horror, body horror, some weird like pixel graphics, which add to the charm, to be honest. I know a lot of people love them, some people don't love them. I really like pixel graphics. I think they can really enhance an environment and stuff, so I'm a big fan of that. But as I said, try it, and that's going to be my recommendation, simply because I really enjoyed it, and I've not really enjoyed a game like this in a long, long time, not since maybe the original Fallout. That wonder of wandering in the wasteland. For all Bethesda's life that they've put into the Fallout franchise, I don't think they've captured that, or that, in a lot of ways, horror that is in the wastes. And this game does it tremendously. So, Death Trah. Check it out. It's on Steam and all those other options. And, it is early access, so if that's your big hiccup, you can wait. But I don't know if it's going to be another DF9 I really hope that it is finished, and it really does look like it's going to be finished, but, you know, it's early access, so the pitfalls are always there. Once again, I'm Trix. I hope that you enjoyed my little rant or little plug of Death Trah, but it's a wonderful game, and try it out. That's all I can say. And take care of yourselves, and don't get eaten by the flesh kraken.